Okay, Elder Thomas. So this time we are going to start a conversation. I will be your interviewer this time. For this topic, we are going to talk about science. Please give me your point of view about the questions I will give to you, right?
Okay, I look forward to it.
Okay, Elder Thomas. So for you, what is technology?
Technology is the use of knowledge in a dedicated. Let's start over and let me go to a different room.
Okay. What is the science for you?
Let me go to a different room.
Yeah.
We're going to get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Podemos empezar de nuevo.
Okay. Let's get started again. What is technology for you, Elder Thomas?
Technology is the applied use of science in a way that allows us to take advantage of electronic and mechanical and other applications that takes the science and makes it into useful tools and uh, physical things that benefit us in our lives.
Okay. And what is for you a science?
Science refers to the discovery and then the understanding of the principles upon which life and our universe are governed. Science is based often in an experimental process where we test an idea, and if the process that we use to test that idea is reproducible, then we feel that we have discovered some new truth, or at least a better understanding of what we thought was the truth before.
Okay. So tell me now, are you agree 100% the science is right in all the things they say?
Scientists are individuals who seek the truth through an experimental process. The experimental process in and of itself is always evolving, always improving. So what we discover at one point with the tools that we have and the ideas that we have that seems to produce a principle or an idea that is reproducible, we oftentimes discover not too much later through additional experiments, through additional thinking, that our understanding was incomplete, or in some cases, it's even completely erroneous.
Okay. So for good or for bad, science has been present with us, with the human beings in along the history. But tell me now, what is for you a person who is very important in science? Maybe one of your favorite characters.
One of my favorite characters in science? Well, I think Crickson and Watts, who discovered the actual structure of DNA, was an amazing two researchers who put together a large number of experimental data and came up with something that has revolutionized our understanding of life, it has revolutionized our ability to understand how life is created, how it is sustained, and why it is so important that we understand this process.
Okay, yeah, indeed. I agree with your points. So Now let's come back to the technology. In technology, in which ways you think or consider technology has been helpful for the human beings, or what are the pros and what are the cons of the technology?
Well, technology, like many things that have been invented in the last 200 years, have been incredibly labor saving, as well as allow us to have tools that we could not possibly otherwise be able to develop the advances that we've been able to make. Computers is a good example of technology which started out, frankly, in a fairly crude, um, in a very crude state, which has now been refined many, many times over, allowing us to take what once occupied an entire room and is now condensed into something that fits in the palm of our hand. So it has allowed us to do many, many things that we before were completely impossible to do. Just the simple fact of being able to take large amounts of information and organize it and look for patterns in it has been a major advance for us. On the other hand, technology also makes us very dependent. In some ways, I think we've lost some of our intellectual skills because we expect technology to be able to provide answers for us. But technology is a tool and should be used as such. Sometimes technologies that we are now using for communications can have a detrimental effect on the development of the human mind and the use of the mental abilities that we have, because it does so much of those things that are considered difficult and hard to do that we avoid them now and lose our intellectual capacity.
Okay. Okay, Elder Thomas. So thank you for your time, for allow this interview. Yeah, I agree with your points about we are dependent with the technology and science. So this Monday is the proof we were dependent of the social media, for example. Social media fall down and we start feeling stressful in many places. Well, not my case because I was very busy with my homeworks. I had a lot of homework, so I didn't. But yes, that's the point, Elder. Thank you so much for this interview.
All right, thank you.